Alright, different kind of video. I would like to talk about the Crystal Event and the items for the event. Let's get into it. Alright, first off, I would like to start this video with a clip of myself from December 4th. This is like when the crystals first came out. And how to get them. Alright, first off, I wouldn't recommend per se farming all these crystals right now. I don't. Okay. Alright, now, the drops are out in Akiba. You can come and get them. Just go to the right a few rooms. Once you slash join Akiba, you see in the bottom right corner of map. Kataro's sitting like an elf on a shelf right there. Someone from the stream said that. Stole that comment. It's good. I like it. I'll go through all the rewards, and then we'll go through some of the other things. So we got this blade. We have this blade. I'm showing you the blade sizes because it's kind of important. Some of them are rather large. This weave stick, some people really like that. I actually saw more people with that than anything from this from these items, from this item pool. Really like that blade. It'd be cool if the gun and the blade are separated into their own things, in my opinion, but hey, that's kind of a cool item. I'm probably gonna pick that up, although I'm gonna wait because they're just be taking up inventory space at the moment. This thing is massive. Look at that. These are all color custom too, by the way. So all that red you see, it's color custom, but it's kind of transparent, like old Game Boys and stuff like that, like Game Boy Advance, kind of like that. If you know what that is, you got the armor, male version of the armor. It's a decent armor in my opinion, pretty good. Probably stay in my inventory. Which is a good sign. There's a few different helmets, a lot of helmets. Can't wear all of them. A few male, a few female, and a few capes. Now the cape I have right now equipped is really sick. I'll show in a sec. Try me on this one. That's what it looks like. So the other one with the color custom blades is also has this really cool animation when you're walking. I love the walking animations. Lay does this thing where the cape kind of like disappears when you walk, which is a cool fix for this because AQ has a problem with walking and capes that hasn't really been addressed until recently with a new wave of artists. It was never addressed for years, like 10 years in this game. So it's really cool that we're finally getting solutions to capes looking really ugly when you're walking. So I like that a lot. All right. Now, considering how this event was handled, that's where a lot of people have issues. Now, we first learned about this around December, early December, like maybe the first day of December, around that time. We could farm the items then. So that was a few months ago. It's like middle of February now. And the rewards are out tonight as I'm recording this video. So that's how long the interval is between then. So the rewards weren't even made when the items became farmable. So people spent time farming them a long time ago, and now the rewards are out. I don't think anyone has issues with the rewards, but I do think people have an issue with how the whole event was ran. So early information was tweets from the artists making the rewards. All I can say is people who farmed early will be rewarded. People who farm later will still be rewarded, but not as much. Now, if you know how AQ Worlds is ran, artists don't make decisions on how items are put into the game at all. Kotaro didn't make any decisions on how the items were put in the game. But as someone playing the game and looking at Twitter and reading this stuff, you might assume that he knew how the rewards would be put into the game and took this information as fact. Of course, that wasn't the case. So right there, that could have rubbed players the wrong way. In my personal opinion, I think it's good that there isn't like a time-based farm before you even know what it is sort of reward system. I don't think that should ever be in the game. It's really silly, and it's part of the reason people a little confused with this kind of stuff. There was no one saying, by the way, for a long time, it was just the assumption in the community that was going to be the case, and nobody disproved that, and no other staff members came in and said, hey, no, there's not going to be an early reward. Kotaro was wrong. Nobody said that until a day or two before the rewards were released. So, yeah. So a lot of people farmed with the assumption that there would be a reward for farming early. So, yeah, I like to put that out there. I see Leia on Twitter always replying to people like, I don't have any say on how these items get released. Don't ask me. I don't know. Yeah, even if I did, I can't say. So yeah, that's good. I see Leia responding with that all the time. But without that, if you ignore that happening at all, the items released today, you can get them. The requirements for weapons are just gold, so no farming required other than spending gold. So anyone can come and get those right now, and they are rare, so you should get them if you're playing AQ. Go and pick these up if you like them. They are cool. Check them out with the color custom and all this stuff. They look kind of weird in the menu right here. When you actually put them on your character, they're kind of transparent, and different colors can make them look really cool, actually, in my opinion. Some of the cooler looking items we've had in a little bit. The armor requires the crystals, and the helmets require the crystals. Now, there's a funny thing, right? You could have farmed max stack of all crystals and not have enough crystals. Not the worst thing in the world, because you can just go pick up another crystal. It won't take you that long, but still a little weird the way they calculated the payouts there on the rewards with the crystals. Couldn't even farm all the crystals beforehand. Yeah, just a little weird there. Also, one of the helmets is member only. You could have farmed for an item in December, a non-member, and then it'd be member only. Yeah, okay, that's a little thing, nitpicky, but someone in my stream was like, hey, I was kind of disappointed, couldn't get this helmet. It's member only. I farmed for this stuff a long time ago, and it's not, I couldn't even get all the rewards. I like the idea of this event, how it's like, oh, it's a little scavenger hunt. You go, you get the stuff. The way it was communicated to the community, pretty rough, and you know, the stuff isn't AC tagged, it's perma rare, you gotta farm for it, you gotta farm an Olga for it. It would be, I think it would have lessened the blow a lot if it was more yeah, AC tag. I don't know why they're not AC tagging it. Storage reasons, server, I don't know what it costs them to store all this stuff on in the bank. Like, I don't know like how expensive it is for them. I wish it would tell us, actually. It'd be cool information to know as a player that's been playing the game for years and years and years, to know, like, hey, does it cost a lot to have this item AC tagged and it just to be sitting in my bank? I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff and not a lot of inventory space. You're capped on like 300 and something inventory space in this game, so yeah. Not a lot of players have a lot of free open space that they can just be carrying around tons of non-AC tagged rares. And then there's a thing where you can't even get non-AC tag items back if you accidentally delete it. If someone gets in your account and deletes it, it's just gone forever. Poof, it vanishes and there's no way of getting it back. So yeah, sometimes when there's a gold member item and an AC item in a shop, I'll buy the AC item because I know that's secure on my account. My account doesn't have two-step verification. It doesn't have anything like that on it. So buying an AC item, I can get that back in the buyback. Buying a gold item, that's gone forever if it's gone. So I'm sure there's other players that share the same sort of like insecurity about that kind of stuff. Even if they have a long password they don't share with anyone and all that kind of stuff. Still a little paranoid a little bit. And that might just be me though. As far as the AC tag thing goes, I'd like to point out one more thing here. Kataro's on Twitter. He says, it's your choice to farm the item and your choice to spend the money to add more slots. So some people can't. They're maxed. Their inventory is full, their bank's full. If the item is an AC tag, they can't store it. They would have to delete another rare item to fit it in. I would like to point that out because I know some people are in that situation, and that might be a rare few folk. But that's some of the most dedicated players that just, you know, they'd have to delete other rare items to fit it in because they're limited on space. So yeah. You only have about 600 slots, which might sound like a lot, but considering the game's been out for over 10 years, with rare items being released almost weekly for 10 years, 600 items really isn't that many. So to end this video out, I think the rewards were decent. I actually like them. I like the kind of clear thing. I hope he does more of the clear sort of style of weapons. I like that. If you look at the colors, it's actually really cool. I don't know if it's trim. No, it's accessory. Yeah. So it's actually really cool when you swap the colors, how the items react. I wish the armor had some of the more of the glow, like if the coat was like kind of made out of that material. That'd be sick. It would look really cool. I hope to see more of this stuff in the future. As far as how the event goes, if they do a kind of reward hunt thing where you farm before the rewards are actually out in the future, hopefully a few things are different, and yeah, it's communicated more clearly with the people, and I think it would go better for everyone if that was the case. So yeah, that's my video on just my thoughts on the whole event and all that stuff. So hopefully you like it. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys all in the future. Have a good one. Leave a like, comment, all that stuff. Bye bye.